We will be doing 6 exercises as one circuit. It'll be 2 sets per exercise, 35 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest, and then we will be repeating that for a second round. So I will go ahead and demo our 6 exercises. We're gonna go ahead and start laying on your back, legs extended. You're bringing those legs up for a leg raise and then dropping them out into half circles for a whole, so leg raise circles. Then our second exercise, we're gonna bring those feet in nice and flat, keeping those arms completely extended. We're sitting up for crunch twist. So you're only coming up as high as you need to keep those shoulder blades off the ground. The rest of your back can stay, but you're bringing them to the outside of the knees, alternating for those twists. Then we'll be flipping it over, coming into a forearm elbow plank. You're gonna drive in one knee, and then you're gonna come down onto that hip dip on the other side. If that's too challenging to try to balance on that one leg, you can just do the normal hip dips, as always, stopping right before those hips touch the ground. Then we're flipping it back over, having your feet in the air. You're swinging it up, bringing those shoulders off the ground, tapping your heels, and then bringing those toes down for a toe tap. So heel tap to toe tap, working your upper and lower core together. And then our final 2 exercises, very basic and core ab workouts. We're gonna be doing just your normal side plank. So keeping that forearm on the ground, arm nice and straight. Like I said, we're doing 2 sets per round. So that first set, one side, second set, opposite side. And then to end, again, a nice basic exercise. We are holding that core or that plank. Again, hips not dropping down, butt's not in the air. You're keeping a nice straight line. Again, that elbow straight under that shoulder. We're gonna go ahead and get started with that leg raise circle. So you're laying on your back, legs completely extended. You're gonna bring them up and then swing them out into that half circle. 2 rounds, 2 sets per exercise, 35 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest. So for those of you that may have missed the demo, you're kicking it straight up, bringing it out, always keeping that pelvic tilt, lower back, press into the ground. We are getting started in 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and start. Raise those legs straight up. Separate those feet out wide. There's 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and rest. Nice short 15 seconds of rest. We're gonna do the same exercise for a second set in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Raise those legs straight up. Bring them out wide. Keep those legs extended the entire time. Only lower those legs as low as you can while maintaining that pelvic tilt. Drop those legs down nice and slow to control your back from arching. You have 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and rest. You're bringing those feet in, arms straight up. You're lifting head and shoulders off the ground, bringing those hands to the outside of the knees in 4, 3, 2, 1. You don't have to lift that back all the way up, just high enough that the shoulder blades come off the ground. Hands coming to the outside of the knee. Go ahead and rest. One more set before we turn over for that hip drive, hip dip. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand up. Twenty seconds left. Five seconds. 2, 1. Go ahead, flip it over. We're coming down into that elbow plank. You're gonna drag in one knee and then drop it down into that hip dip for that opposite leg. Again, if that's too challenging, go ahead, do a normal plank, hip dip in 3, 2, 1. Tuck your knee in, drop it down to the side of your supporting leg. Two, 1, go ahead and rest. Keep it up. We're starting back in 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and start. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and rest. We're gonna flip it back. Toe tap to heel tap, laying on your back, feet in the air. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Swing those hands around, lifting your head and shoulders off the ground, and then slowly lower those feet down till the toes gently touch the ground. As always, keep that pelvic tilt, so lower those legs down, nice, slow, and controlled. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and rest. We have another set of these before we move on to those side planks. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those feet up. Twenty seconds left. Two, 1. Go ahead, roll it over onto your side. Nice and simple side plank, elbow or forearm down, elbow underneath that shoulders. feet on top of each other, hips up in 3, 2, 1. Raise it on up. Keep that nice straight line. Shoulders stacked on top. Keep the chest up. Helps if you keep your other hand on your hips. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, bring it down. Switch sides. Again, if you need to, you can always do the modified version where you're bending those feet behind the knees. Everything else stays the same. 3, 2, 1. And then you're bringing it up. You're just on your knees instead of on your feet for that half side plank rather than the full side plank. Breathe through it. Nice straight line, hips up. 15 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. We're turning over onto our forearms. Nice, simple elbow plank, just like we did with that third exercise. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the body up. We're just holding it. Bringing it back to the basic core exercises. Don't want that butt in the air or hips dropping down low. Hold it nice and steady. Five seconds. 2, 1. Go ahead and rest. Just like with that side plank, if you need to modify that elbow plank, you're on your knees. We're starting 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and start. Again, if you're on your knees, that butt shouldn't be in the air and that your hips shouldn't be caving down. You're still gonna do that pelvic tilt to keep that nice straight line, elbow underneath the shoulders. Ten seconds till we finally get to start round 2. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and rest. We are flipping it back. Leg raise circles. Exercise 1, a final round. 4, 3, 2, 1. Kick those legs straight up. Bring them out into a circle. Seven seconds left. 2, 1. Go ahead and rest. Our final set for this exercise. Getting started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There's 15 seconds left. Stay in control, resist that urge to arch your back. Go ahead and rest. Bring those feet in, arms extended overhead. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna crunch it on up. Don't have to lift the back all the way off the ground. Bringing those hands to the outside of the knees. Two, one, go ahead and rest. Final set in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. "15 seconds. Keep that chin off your chest. Don't let it tuck. 3, 2, 1. We are flipping it over. Knee drive to that hip dip. Modified, you're just doing hip dip with both legs in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees up. Drive one leg in while that knee is in. Dropping the hip down to that other side. Go ahead and rest. You have one final set. Getting started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ten seconds left. Go ahead and rest. Turn it onto your backs. Feet in the air. Heel tap to that toe tap. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Head and shoulders up. And then lay back down. Lower the toes down. Keep that lower back nice and flat to the ground. One, go ahead and rest. Lower those feet back down. Our final set for this movement, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet up. Ten seconds left. Go ahead and rest. Turn over onto your side. We have our planks into that side plank. elbow down, hips up in 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Again, if you need to modify, you're bending those feet behind the knees, lifting the hips up, and you're on your knees instead of your feet. Ten seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Let's go ahead and switch sides. 3, 2, 1. Pick it on up. We only have one set left, one movement after this, and that is the plank. So instead of doing 2 35-second sets, we're just gonna do one full 60-second set. Sounds long, but I'm saving you 10 seconds from doing a plank. Got 10 more seconds of this side plank before we roll it over. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down, turn it over, elbow plank. We are ending with a minute, and that is it. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those knees up. Stay strong. Nice straight line. Hips, butt down. Again, if you need to, you're on your knees for that modified version. Otherwise, I want you on your toes, knees up. You really want to challenge yourself. You can pick one foot up, one hand up, whatever it may be to throw you off balance a little. Got it. 10 seconds left, that's it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and drop it. Woo. Grab some water if you need to. Catch your breath. We will go ahead and get started in a nice little cool down in just a moment. We will go ahead and start hands and knees, quadruped position. We will go ahead and bring those knees up onto our toes into a downward dog. Go ahead, flatten just that right foot into that calf stretch. Push those shoulders back if you need to. We're gonna switch in 3, 2, 1. Switch feet. Left heel down, right heel up. And then we're gonna bring that right heel down in 3, 2, 1. Both feet flat. You are going to take your left hand, pick it up off the ground, and try to reach for that right ankle. A little spinal decompression here. Breathing through it. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Go ahead, bring that left hand back. We're switching sides, right hand, left ankle. Three, 2, 1. Right hand's coming back. We're gonna kick that right leg up in the air. Walk the hands forward. And bring that right foot forward into that pigeon. Your leg should be bent. We are going to take our left hand and slide it across and past that right knee, bringing that chin to chest. We're going to go ahead and press up in 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Staying in this position, we're going to bend that left leg, kick that foot up, reach for that left ankle with your right hand into that quad stretch. Go ahead, release in 3, 2, 1. Slowly let that go. Left foot back down on the ground. We're going to press up, back into that downward dog position, bringing that right leg back, switching sides, kick that left leg up, cross it forward, back into a pigeon with that left leg leading. And we take our right hand this time, slide it across and over, chin to chest. Three, 2, 1. Bring it back in. Staying in this pigeon position, we're kicking that right foot up, reaching for that ankle with your left hand. Holding that foot as close to you as you need to feel that stretch run through the front of your thigh. Three, 2, 1. Go ahead, release. Bring that left hand back to the ground. Keeping that right leg where it is, we're just going to slide that left foot back into a quadruped position, hands and knees. I want you to step that right foot wide. Let me turn this way so you can see, or that right knee wide, and then that left knee. Coming down to a little bit of frogger position, you're going to come down onto your forearms, letting those feet be flat, toes pointing out towards your sides. You're just going to slowly scoot your bottom back until you start to feel a stretch going down both of your adductors, your inner thighs. Stopping once you feel a nice light stretch, shouldn't be any pain, and then just holding it there. Three, 2, 1. Scoot your hips forward again. Press back onto your hands. Slide those knees back in. Walk the hands back to your knees. We're going to go ahead and kneel up nice and tall on your knees. Bring that right hand behind you into a tricep stretch. Pull on that right elbow. And then we're going to go ahead and tilt towards the left, still into that tricep stretch, but also feeling it go down the right side of your body now. Three, 2, 1. Bring it back up nice and tall. Switch arms, left arm behind the back, holding onto your right elbow. Go ahead, tilt to the right. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, bring it back up. We're going to take both of your hands, interlock them, reach them out in front of your chest, and we're just going to round the shoulders, bringing your chin to chest, pushing those arms as far forward as you can, holding it there. And then go ahead, relax, push those shoulders back, lower those hands down, slowly roll that head forward. Take one final inhale through the nose, looking up to the sky, and then go ahead, exhale down, relaxing your entire body. That is all I have for class today, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and hopefully I will see you all next time.